What is going on, you guys? Welcome to today's video. Now, currently, I have no idea what this current video will be about, but what I do know is we got a box right here from Stuart Lawrence all the way in Canada. Now, I have no idea what's in this box, but we're about to find out. So, here's our fancy box all the way from Canada. Kind of light. Let's see what we got inside here. Let's see what we got inside here for Mr. Stuart. We are in. What do we got? What are we thinking? What are we thinking? Ooh, I see a shift boot. Ooh. Okay. You know what? That's a great start to this. Oh, that's sick. Like I said, the shift knob we put in the GTI was cool, but this obviously, look at that. And this is the OG early style one with the metal base. Same one I have in my league, just different top, but look at that. That is sick. So right off the bat, again, thank you so much. This is crazy. All right, what do we have next inside here? What's this? Ooh, we got the Gti Mud Flaps. We got this one, and then this one's in red, and this one's in red. Look how sick those are. Thinking about it now, I do remember talking to Stuart now. It was been a long time ago. We talked about this kind of stuff. But massive shout out to him. Thank you. The shift knob is amazing. And these are super cool. I think I was going to use these for like art pieces on the wall somewhere, maybe in the garage, because it wasn't a full set. But yeah, that's awesome. This is sick. I can't put in GTI. Very, very cool. So again, thank you, Stuart. Super awesome stuff. I appreciate it. So I guess the plan for right now, it's going to be a GTI video. I have a handful of parts to toss on this car, so we'll knock that out right now. Let's go ahead and move this bad boy out of the way. This thing is so fun. I wish it was a little bit bigger, but it's still a blast. I don't think I mentioned it in a video yet, but I put a fresh battery in this car. So, no more dead car, no more jump starts needed. He fires right up every single time. Wait for it. Like a champ. We don't talk about the GTI too often on the channel, but it's definitely one of my favorite cars. We've actually done in quite a lot of those cars. This slow, gotta take care of that soon. I gotta say though, for being stock, the car has a good sound to it. It's not bad for stock. I think this car, the ITBs, would sound incredible. I think we're gonna do the crossflow head on the 2E bottom end, and then do some ITBs and kind of call it a day. Just a nice little car that makes some rad sounds. Every time I pull this car out, I say how dirty it is, and it's filthy. It is completely filthy. So much crap falls from the roof and just covers this car. And I always say I'm gonna wash it, and I never do. So maybe today's the day. It might rain, but we'll see. Also, I haven't showed you guys yet, I put the spacers on this side of the car only. It's 20 in the front, 25 in the rear, I want to say, and the fitment is a million times better. Like that compared to how sunken this side is. You can see how deep in the wheels are. Much better. So again, 20 in the front and 25 in the rear, and it just makes the entire car look way more aggressive. That compared to that. So we'll go ahead and swap on the rest of the spacers for this side. We have the shift knob, and also I have the hood strut lifts. These ones right here. We'll toss those on as well and just have a little GTI day, I guess. All right, so first things first, we've got ourselves, bam, our fancy GTI shift knob, which will replace this one out of the Mark IV. I do like this one, but obviously, I mean, that's way cooler, and actually it's a GTI, which is awesome. I might though swap this boot with the red and black for this one. All other is cool, but we have the red and black shift knob, and just everything else is kind of red and black in the car. So I think I might swap this boot onto this knob, and then we'll be all set. Listen to that. Oh, it's right there too. Look at him. America. I love seeing the jets fly. Is the best sound, the absolute best sound. Somebody take me in a fighter jet, please. Look at this, just endless amounts of slop. You can see pieces of bushing all down there for that one that holds the rod. I mean, it's not the worst thing ever. I mean, it's still better than an O2A, but like, it's not great. The question is, do I actually want to drop this box out and rebuild this? Not really. I rebuilt one of these back when Miley was still 2.0, and rebuilding this box is a pain, and getting these bushings in is a pain. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see about this. Yo, this man is out here just doing laps. Oh, there he is. Yo, please come pick me up. I don't know if you guys can see it or not. Right there. Please come pick me up. Yo, the interior's looking good. Again, big shout out to Stuart. The shift knob is absolutely amazing. I might swap out the gel piece on top for the red GTI logo one versus this one. Other than that, the shift knob is awesome. Swapped over the boot as well, so we have the red and black to still match with this, and everything else is looking good in here. I think I want to swap out the floor mats for the black carpet ones with the red stitching on the outside, like the actual GTI anniversary ones. But other than that, aside from the saggy headliner, interior is looking mint. All right, next item on our list, the good old hood prop has to go. It has to go. This whole lifting the hood and this, I'm having to hold this right now. Yeah, that's how to go. So these things here are incredibly easy to install and honestly make the engine bay look a million times better. There's a couple things in your kit here. You get your 2 gas struts and you have the hardware right here. Super easy. One of these has a little ball seal on the end. One will go into the hood side, one goes into the fender, and that's it. It's super simple and super easy and makes for a much nicer presentation. So we've got our OEM hood bolt and our OEM fender bolt. You can see the thread style for the hood bolt and the thread style for the fender bolt there. Just match them up to these ones and you're all set. So we'll take this one and thread that in right there. Just like so, and then we'll tighten that down. And then we have this one that'll go right into our fender right here. Same thing, just tighten that on down. Then you grab yourself a 10 and just snug them down like that. And then same for up here. And then final piece of the puzzle, these ones have little clips on the end, you can see right there. Just pop them up, slide them out on both ones, pop it on, put your clip back, and that's it for this side. And just like that, the engine bay looks a million times better. For as cheap as these things are, and it takes you all of 5 minutes to install them, one of the best things you can do to Mark III. Now, however, as good as these things look, and they do look good, the engine bay itself is filthy. The hood is filthy. Like, this thing has so much grime and dirt. We have to go through and clean it. The only issue is this car, you can see by the B right there, this is a Belgium made Mark III, so different from my Wolfsburg cars. I don't believe these ones had as much wax or any. You can see on this side, that's just straight down to like the paint. There's really no wax on these rails, so I don't think for this one we'll have the same result as the Savoy had or the Pink Floyd had, basically having a brand new OEM painted bay. We'll probably have to go through and actually sand this one down and respray the white because it's looking rough in there. But that's a project for later on. At least for now, that cleaned it up. No more hood prop. Actually, I had to pull that all the way out of here. But one step in the right direction. Up next, we got some spaces. Got to fix this super weak fitment on this side. Looking at these now, the rears I said are 25, which this is a 25, but I think this front is actually a 15 and not a 20. Where is the... Right there, yeah, this is actually a 15. So 15 in the front, not 20. Now I showed it earlier, but one more look at the current fitment on this side. It's just so sunky. I mean, the front's not completely horrible, but the rear of the car, I don't know why they made these wheels so skinny, but this thing, I used it back here. I mean, you can't even see any of the wheel. It's just way too sunk in, and we're gonna fix that. Little by little, the GTI is getting better and better. And honestly, from about 15-20 feet, the car looks perfect from right here. But as you get closer, obviously the paint's not great. She's got some dents here and there, but overall, I mean, honestly, the car is dope. And eventually this car will get a full respray, and once the Alpine white is like perfect again, it's got some clear back on the car, she's gonna look absolutely amazing. Like I said, as the car sits right now, the white on white, the little parts we've done so far, this thing is dope, dude. Now, one last thing we might do today, I'm not sure it's gonna fit exactly, but I have this. This is a TA Technics muffler that I got from Marvin maybe 2 years ago. You can see the branding and part number right there, and then it has just like the basic chrome tips on the end. No logo, but still kind of cool, and should add a bit more sound to the car. I don't have the midsection anymore because I use that section for the Savoy exhaust. But if this car, I'm not sure if it has the little like brake part right behind the beam that goes to the muffler. If it does, maybe we'll toss this on, make the back end look a little better. have some nice tips coming out of here, and then give the car a little bit more of a sound. But if it doesn't have the brake in the backside, I'm not going to go through cutting it and trying to make it work today. Not that big a deal. So I'm looking under the car. We can see it does have the brake right there. So this section should bolt up to that, no problem. Now, I don't know if I have a section or not that can replace this big old suitcase, but I think just swapping this out for this should give us a bit more sound and at least have a nicer look in the back. Before I go ahead and pull this stock muffler off, we'll do one last startup, a couple revs, give you the before, and then we'll swap out for that one. There's your before. Has a little bit of tone, but hopefully we get a little bit more out of this thing. So I don't think I've ever actually been under this car like this far. It's surprisingly clean. Like, all this looks good. Even my tank straps really aren't that bad compared to the ones in Pink Floyd. These ones look great. This one's a little crusty, but really not too bad. Even this section over here where this bolt always rusts out, that looks fine. I mean, surprisingly clean under here. I've always lucked out pretty well with Mark IIIs and not having just giant rust buckets, so very, very thankful for that. And then also looking down, you can see the rockers all the way on both sides are pretty much in perfect shape. Now this one on the driver's side, right there, it's crushed up a little bit, but still not to the point where I can't just bend it back down. But they're not rusty, they're not rotted out. And to see Mark III rockers that are flat pretty much the entire way, I mean, this side's perfect actually. And then like one bent spot over there, not bad. Now the car itself is clean. This this clamp right here is looking like I'm gonna turn this and probably snap this whole clamp in half. I have some spare ones, thankfully, but these things always get so crusty. All right, let's see what breaks first, the nut or the entire clamp. Or instead of slip, I'm gonna smash my knuckles. One of the three. I might need my cheater bar. I don't got a lot of leverage down here. One more go. Come on. Okay, cheetah bar it is. Stand by. All right, here we go. Now you will come off there. Now you will come off there. Yes. Something's gonna snap for sure. I can feel it. Look at this. The stud's gonna snap. Something's breaking. If this all works out, I'll be highly surprised if nothing snaps on this thing. I get it though. I did soak it in a pea blaster. I could heat it up too, I guess, but it's really not that big a deal. Not that big a deal. Now we're making some progress. This might actually work all the way around. Oh, don't do that. I want to strip it now. Goodness, get looser, please. I think I'm making progress. I mean, it's spinning. And the stud's not spinning, which is good. Okay, well, we'll check back in when this is off, because this is going to be some slow progress here. So after many small turns, I got the bolt all the way backed off. Surprisingly, nothing broke. I'm kind of shocked, actually. But now I should be able to spray this one with some blaster and the other mount over there, and it should be able to just slide the entire thing clean off. So this has been the most annoying process. The muffler here, yeah, it got a little bit beat to death. And you can see I'm still missing the back half because that section is still stuck to there. I've torched it, I've liquid wrenched it, I don't know what it is, it will not come off. It's not welded together, but it's like either rusted or I can't get it off. So I snapped this piece off and I took my nice big hammer here. And you know what, you have to do it sometimes. You have to just smash things to pieces So that's dead. We're gonna go ahead and just start the car. I want to hear it just opened up, and then we'll try and toss this on if I can get the rest of that off, but it's not coming off. It's been a solid, I don't know, 45 minutes, and it's just not moving. You can see I've like flared it out, but it just will not come off for whatever reason. So I just snapped, and then we'll go from there. So this is probably going to be extremely obnoxious, but we'll start it up and see. And there's still a cat and one suitcase, which actually the suitcase itself has some holes on this side, you can see right there, but we'll see how it sounds. Oh,
not that bad.
I expected much louder. I was thinking more like how the
Oh my god.
what was it, the Pink Floyd? The Pink Floyd was super loud, but that was open header. This isn't so bad actually. I might just leave it honestly and not even worry about putting that on. I want the tips to be there, but that last piece of metal I can't get off. It's just driving me insane.
You just take the tips.
Yeah, or maybe I can slide it over that. Not that bad though, actually. Let me give it a few taps, see how it sounds. Let's see. I thought that'd be much more obnoxious. Not that bad. I can live with that. So if I stop right here and don't even worry about that one, I'm okay. Like I said, the Pink Floyd was so loud and so obnoxious we couldn't leave like that. But this isn't so bad. Like I said, it sells a cat and that rear suitcase, so not that bad. Which I think about it now, putting this muffler on will probably make it even quieter because that suitcase is still there, which it does need to go because there's a hole in it, but I don't have the midsection right now or anybody to weld, so I guess right now we might just leave this. I want some tips here, but this has been exhausting. So since the last clip, it's probably been another hour and a half or so. I cannot, for the life of me, get this little section to come off. You see, I like peeled it like a banana basically on all sides. I've even gone from the inside, of the pipe here. You can see that light over there. I put the flathead under the pipe it's going over, and I actually popped it completely through. I can't. I put a vice grip on here, and this one right here. Put a vice grip on it, hit this side. I've hit it from the front side. I've heated it up till it's glowing red. I've used liquid wrench. It doesn't move. No movement. And I don't want to cut it because I need that section of pipe to slide that one on. But like, it doesn't move. There's zero movement out of this thing. And there's no welds on it. So I don't know. It's kind of pointless though because this one still has holes in it right there. So I might as well just chop it right there and just cut everything off and just leave it for right now because like, I'm just wasting my time. It's been so much time out here and it's not moving. I'm getting the cutter. It's all coming off. So I think I might actually have it out now. Let me see if I can grab this. Bro, this has been the most annoying process of all time. I tried to disconnect right here and take this back section off, but same thing happened. I don't know if it's not welded together. This piece inside of this piece, no matter what you do, no matter how hard you hit it, heat it up, lubricate it, it does not move. I tried cutting it, but I couldn't get high enough on top with the cutting wheel I have. So I undid this one. Both these bolts snapped, but thankfully this side of the cat came off, but this side again, like there's no movement. I don't know what they used on the inside to seal these, but they don't move. Look at this. Look at this. No matter how hard I tried, the part that's still down here, no movement. It didn't spin once, didn't budge one time, and I beat the crap out of it. So all this, it's all going away. But needless to say, the car is going to be loud now. Now it's just, it's going to be another open cat car just for a little while. We'll get another exhaust, a new midsection, and then we'll probably toss that on, get a remix for it. I don't know. I did all this work. We're tossing this on. We won't be able to hear it, but I'm gonna see it. I did enough work. This was annoying. This sucked. This took so long. Whew. I'm actually gonna go through real quick and just finish cutting this section of pipe that I can still use this piece to go onto the back side of the cat, because as of where it is right now, I wanted to put this little mid brace, this one back up and have that like rest on it, because right now it's hanging down and putting all the weight on the flex part and also touching the subframe. It's gonna rattle like crazy. So I want to put this back up and just rest that pipe like on top of it. That'll work for the time being. So what was supposed to be a quick video for today turned into an actual like all day event. But the car is back on the ground. We have a Gti Shift Knob, we have new hood struts, and we got, I did it, we put it on, and I polished the tips. I don't know if I like it though. The issue with the TA Technics muffler, the Remus ones kind of angle up and put the tips right here in the cutout like I like them to be. This one just comes off straight and it's kind of like low, and they're kind of far apart. I don't know if I like, I don't know, we'll see. I want to put it on the car, we worked so hard, so it had to go on the car at least, but I don't know if it'll stay. Either way, gotta start up the car. It's gonna be loud now. Not as loud as the Pink Floyd being open header when it was, but it's still gonna be this open cat. So it's gonna have, might be obnoxious, we'll see. We'll see, but hey, we made it happen. I've never seen exhaust clamps just not come off. Like, and I've taken off hundreds of these things with these cars, and once you usually undo the clamp of the bolts, maybe a few smacks with the hammer, and it's off. These ones, nothing. I mean, like, they were glowing red. I had them so hot. I tried everything, and just, I don't know, man. This was exhausting. Absolutely exhausting. But the car is looking good, and yeah, she's about to be really, really loud. All right, start her up. Let's hear how obnoxious this is. Maybe it won't be terrible. We'll see. Yeah, it's not that bad. Compared to the Pink Floyd, that's nothing.
Yeah,
The Pink Floyd, you don't remember that car? That car was like full-blown race car, but that's not too bad. Give it like a little tap. That's not bad. If you hit it hard, it's gonna pop. Okay. It's like 9 o'clock at night. Easy killer. Hey, you know what? We started out with the stock car, and now we got a semi-race car. Again, still not as loud as the Pink Floyd, but I'm just glad it kind of all worked out. I wanted to hear that, but that didn't happen. So more than likely, I'm gonna find a whole new exhaust system, probably a Remus, and then we'll just go from there. But not bad. It kind of popped more when you did it. I got more like the smooth. I mean, it's not like raspy, but it's not a VR6. It's not like a Honda. That's gotta.
Don't hate on my GTI.
It sounds like a Honda. That's gotta go. That's gotta go right away. Well, boys and girls, we've turned our nice GTI with a mild sound from before into it's a Honda now, and it doesn't. What do you think of the sound?
That sounds not good.
Yeah, it's not good. At least the Pink Floyd was just like so obnoxious, like a race car. This is just like, So yeah, we're gonna have to get an exhaust system on this car and change that tone. And if I still don't like it, the engine might have to go. Or I think ITBs will sound cool, but it's still not a VR6. It's so loud. Okay, thanks.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, so maybe a VR6, because just the VR sound it's too good. We've been spoiled with this car and the Savoy, and I'm still kind of curious on how the Pink Floyd's gonna sound, not being a VR, being a 1.8T, but I think we'll try the ITB route and see if we can get that car sounding good, and if not, it's gonna VR swap everything. So I haven't showed you guys yet, but we have these, I hear them. We have these little, like, they look like ferrets almost, but I don't think they're ferrets. Oh, this is my other parts room full of wheels and things, but I hear them. Where are they at? All right, there. Is there eyes over there? There's two of them. They look like ferrets, though.
Oh, I see them.
I don't even see a camera. I'm walking over there.
Oh my gosh, I just want to hold them.
Listen, they look like ferrets. They're super cute. They're kind of wild. Look at them. It's a ferret. I mean, it looks like a ferret. And what they do, watch your foot down here. There's some glass and stuff. But they climb up between the actual like shingles of the roof and this like weatherproofing stuff. And you can hear them running around causing a scene up here.
Okay, there is a boot on the ground that's like a murder scene.
That's probably been here for a while. But you can hear them. They make these little like growling sounds over there. See them?
Where?
Right. There.
Oh yeah. Oh.
I don't know if you can see the camera or not. Right.
You.
There.
His face is kind of scary looking from the side.
They look like ferrets. They're long and slinky.
Oh, baby, walk on the beat. Oh.
They went up. Oh, there goes my light. Well, I wanted to show you guys our little animals in the barn. Yeah, they make these little grunting sound. They run all up and through here and to that side, and it's crazy. Yeah, that. All right, lights off. What you got? Let me see what you got there. We're looking at Mark 1s.
There's a 180.
Let me see the yellow one again. That one's clean though. What's that yellow one you found? I like that one. Look at that. That one's clean too. Got the RS in the back.
That's all the pictures.
I think it's clean. Just some browsing on, you know, the good old eBay. Actually, speaking of cars on eBay, I was supposed to go today to look at a car, and then I had a time step and everything, and they messaged me and said, hey, car sold. So that was dope. But with that, getting the video here. Hope you guys enjoyed. Do not forget, be thankful for every single day. We'll see you guys next time. Peace.